Christ. Whew. Jesus. I found this old scooter. Most absolutely ridiculous. Woo! Woo! Alright, so we are in upstate New York. We just drove up here recently, and we're gonna hit the trails here, so I'm super stoked on that. But something I wanted to do before I got up here was change this. That delay. And this is what it sounds like right now, because it's on a 3-pawl system. Now I didn't know this, and I tried to do this before I left by just buying new ratchet gears. I wanted a 54 tooth, thinking this was an 18 tooth. There we go, okay. Oh no. No, this is different. I'm so sad. This isn't the right hub. I'm not an expert. I don't know things, and this is how I learn. So I made a mistake and ordered the wrong part, realizing I need to change out the hub assembly. So I ordered this. These are the new parts. This is the new hub piece, okay? This is DT Swiss. It's an XD hub, so if you have a Canyon Spectral and you're trying to do the same thing, this is the kit that you're going to need. Now the downfall is this is a 36 tooth versus the 54 tooth that I originally wanted, but that's okay. The ones that do come with ratcheting systems actually come with 18 tooth, so 36 is probably pretty good and gonna have pretty good engagement, so it's definitely gonna be better, right? It's got to. All right, so first things first, we need to get this rear tire off, so let's take that off. And one of the things I love about Canyon is this little through bolt here. You don't need any tools to take it off. Now, I don't have a bike stand here, so it's kind of the only downfall, but you know, we're here. Shut off there. The rear wheel, I can't talk. And the rear wheel is removed. Done. Now let's get this bike off of here so we got some workspace. Oh, Christ. Now that's out of the way. Probably set this up. Let's just set this down here. It's breaking my father-in-law's stuff. All right. So what we want to do is we want to actually remove this. You can just slide this up. If you already have a ratcheting system, you can just pull this off and then you can just change it out here, right? But before we do that, we want to get it out of the cassette. You need to make sure you have a toolkit, otherwise just bring this to a shop because it's going to be hell. All right, and then all you do is just loosen it up like this. Make sure you have a 1/2 inch socket. Once it's loose, you'll be able to pull the cassette off itself and set that aside. And then here, we'll be able to slide that off, and that is your XD hub with the pawl system. You guys can see that. You got 3-pawl system there, and that's what hooks on and engages. So we need to switch that to a ratcheting system. One of the hardest parts about this job, if you can see it in here, is this locking ring, and you gotta loosen that up. And that's the part that is a real pain in the butt. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Not really. Usually you can put this, clamp it down, and kind of crank it off, or probably have to go to the ground and really put some muscle into it. All right, so I thought I could manage doing this without the proper tool. Now, sure, there are some ways that possibly I could do this, but my biggest fear is causing more damage. Not necessary. So it looks like we're gonna get the couch delivered. I'm probably just gonna go to the shop. So for one, this is in the way, and I don't really know how to remove this without maybe affecting the bearings, and I don't have a bearing press, and then we're in this whole other issue. It's just not worth it to me. We're gonna go see our friends over at Maui North out here in Plattsburgh, New York. Go say hi to them and see if they can get it knocked out for me real quick. Alright, that was a fail. So they don't have the they don't know where the tool is that they need. So it seems like the crew that are working right now might not have that expertise, or at least know where exactly that tool is and never done that part, because it's kind of a unique process, I guess, but that's okay. We'll be back, I guess, or I'll see if I can order the tool and have it here in time, and I'll just have to ride it like this. What a headache. Just to get this done. Didn't think it'd be this hard, but all right, let's go get lunch or something. All right, so we're back in the basement, and here's what went down. Basically, they told me that on Tuesday, the owner of the shop will be back in. The owner of the shop is named Paul. Really cool dude. I met him before. Really nice people, him and his family. So the kids that were working there, I don't like to talk ill about them, but they didn't even try. They didn't even try to look for the part that I needed to just get this ring out of here. A little bit frustrating. It's because they probably don't know my process of getting this done. So here's what I did. I ordered the parts that I needed from Amazon, and they'll be linked down below. Anything I'm using here will be linked down below. Use those, they help me out a little bit, so I appreciate it. Let's get this to a ratchet system. This is the ratchet installer tool. Not really necessary, but I was ordering them and they came at the same time. Basically, these came on Thursday. I could have went into the shop Tuesday, but I just held out so I can do this. So this one is the one that we really need. This one's what's gonna help us. There we go. Get rid of our 3-pawl. Moment of truth. What? What's going on? Oh. Ah, no, we should fit in there. Ah, like a glove. We fit. Here's the tricky part. This thing is basically like seized in here. It has been constantly tightened down as you're pedaling and using this bike, and I've been using this bike for years. What we need to do is probably heat up around the ring to kind of expand that aluminum, help us release this. I'm gonna try to crank on it just now and just see how that goes, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to use the torch. So make sure you have a torch, because that's gonna be helpful. So we have some propane here, and that's what we're gonna use. Woo. And you kind of just do nice smooth circular motion around it. Nope. Jesus, man. She's in there good, dude. Christ. I need to find something to get leverage. So I found this old scooter. Nope, we're just slipping. Brock's the proper footwear for this. Bike's about to stay at 3-paw, dude. This is the most ridiculous thing. We did it! Just needed to hammer the whole time. Okay, that's a trick, guys. You need a rubber mallet. This whole time, I guess that's all we needed. And some heat. That was a process, but hopefully it helped you do it a little bit faster. So yeah. Now, I don't know if you can put this the wrong way or not, but we're gonna be very careful not to cross thread it, so if it's giving you difficulty, then it doesn't go that way. With this tool, you kind of don't need it. You can tighten this down, and just like before, like when you start cranking down on the pedals and such, it's just gonna snug it up in there and make it impossible to get out, just like the last one. But this is going in nice and smooth. We're not cross threading. Snug it up right there. Through bolt. Here we go. I don't know what's happening here. What the f is going on, dude? What am I doing wrong? You guys are probably in the comments like, dude, you idiot. This is what you're doing wrong. But it's like, it's too tight. All right, so I think I might have figured it out. We're gonna find out here in a second, but I unscrewed the lock ring, and I realized that one side, the grooves go all the way to the edge on one side, and there's actually a space on the other side, and that's where this washer actually is supposed to go, in there, and I had it backwards. So I had it the wrong way, so hopefully this fixes the issue that we're having. Okay, so as you can see, that washer's in there, and then you kind of want to crank this down to where that washer actually goes into that spot. And this ring actually threads both ways, so good to know. Flathead, kind of shimmy it to where it is centered. Ah, I think this is definitely going to solve our issue, because now it's way more flush. All right, so with that, I'm going to reassemble it the same way. So I'm like a little mini panic attack, like this is not the right kit? Am I missing something? Here we go. That was it. So now there's like barely any play in there. That's 36 tooth, so I mean 54 tooth would be fantastic, but that's pretty damn good, dude. Now we just gotta go take it for a ride and see how it does. Let's hit the trails. Woo! There we go. Woo! All right, so just got done riding out here at Wheelerville, and here's my final thoughts on the 36 tooth ratchet switch up from the 3-paw. It's great. It's pretty much perfect for what I wanted. It hooks up real good. Climbing was a lot easier today than it used to be, and the sound isn't too loud, and I kind of enjoy that. I want you guys tell me, did you like the way it sounded on the trail? You probably could hear it. Yeah, I'm super stoked with my decision to switch that out, and I think in the future I will purchase the 54 tooth down the road and see how that goes. But for now, we're going to chill with the 36 tooth and have some fun on the trails. So that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.